I feel tired.
It's not a lot of substance here. It feels like a lot of filler. Do you know what I mean?
It's like eating ravioli.
Mmm.
Pasta
Ravioli.
fagioli.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the next LP, and it's gonna be finally some good fucking food.
Yeah.
The good food. I missed it so much. I missed it so much.
I wanna
Define Italian wine.
So I know, like, in terms of recording stuff, it's not playing out that way, but, like, I want to just point out that in terms of upload, we followed up one of, like, a cult classic RPG. Final Fantasy IX's a cult classic, right? Not enough people like it to call it a flat-out classic. Regardless, you know, this RPG that's well-loved, and we follow it up with this. As far as, like, the upload schedule goes.
Oh, Monkey Island.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
We follow Monkey Island up.
Yeah,
with this.
still, it's like, okay, so we're following up a classic adventure game up with this nonsense. Not much better.
Yeah, well. We can't all pick winners.
Some would say I picked nothing but losers.
Well, as long as you're willing to admit that at least that's half the battle.
I think that all of my currently published LPs on this fucking channel are bad games. I've recorded more than bad games, but I'm pretty sure the only things that we've published so far are bad games that I've done.
Well, you know, there's opportunities to rectify that situation soon.
Yeah.
Soon, TM.
Soon, trademark. Ugh.
Copyright law.
Copyright. I love reading about copyright laws. I originally wanted to be a copyright lawyer before I joined the Marine Corps.
But then Moira wouldn't go out with me.
But then Moira wouldn't go out with me, so I'm trying to go out with Cindy instead. I think she'd be more interested in copyrights because she is a doctor.
All right, so let's play a little game here. The over under on different characters surviving. Dennis, 100% gonna live.
0%.
100% Dennis is gonna live through this entire game.
Yeah.
Cindy, 90% mortality. She's gonna die. They're gonna try to make it sad as fuck, but she's not gonna. She's gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Every other.
I can't handle the survivor's guilt.
Every other one of them.
Oh, there's Cindy.
That's not Cindy. That's
No, that's
Sonya.
That's Sonya.
I didn't have time to get to her yet.
Combat.
No way. It would be too much for her.
Okay, so Sonya, 100% mortality rating.
I didn't even remember who Sonya was.
Talked to her once.
Me neither.
Yeah, we talked to her once. She
She was in the
gave you
bar. That's literally it.
Yeah, she gave you like a code or something.
I don't think a lot of us were paying much attention at that
Oh,
particular moment.
Absolutely not. We were in the middle of a conversation the entire cutscene. 100%. Every other member of the United States Marine Corps in this game, 110% mortality rating. They're all fucking dead. I think if there's two survivors, it's Dennis and Cindy.
So,
I think the next time we see that Gary guy, he's fucking dead. Like, he won't even be alive.
I thought Gary was on like his last leg.
I don't know. He walked out of the area. He wasn't in that room anymore when the cutscene ended. So.
That could just be sloppy editing, though.
Yeah, it could be, but it could also not be.
It's just a theory. Ooh, I like it when you say big words. It makes you sound even smarter than you are.
What does that have to do with the power reactor?
Yes, please tell me.
That's just it. Somehow, the temperature of the reactor core jumped to 10 times higher than usual.
That's a lot. That's more than 9 times.
Pumping water to the reactor core to cool it down.
Yes, Dennis.
Now the reactor core is at the optimal temperature to incubate the HO213.
Incubation's bad.
The Major is in trouble. What can we
The
do?
Major is in trouble.
Interrupt you two, but I need to see.
Quentin Flynn?
I told you Gary wasn't dead.
Gary, what have you been up to?
Gary, you're still alive.
Nothing much.
Cindy, can you take care of Gary?
No problem.
Gary's
Oh,
100%
by the way,
dead.
Sonya's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, don't step out into the stairwell because Sonya's dead.
Kiss from an angel wouldn't heal.
Gary, don't make any moves. That's my girl.
Wait, why does his hair have an X in the back?
You're surrounded.
What?
I'm going
He shaved his hair into an X.
Here and look after
Look at that.
You got it.
Well, wait. This is Dennis's headcanon, so we don't actually know what Gary looks
Yeah,
like.
Gary's actually a perfectly normal looking dude who talks completely normally and isn't like making awkward moves on Cindy. He's just there. He's just a perfectly normal guy. Probably like super nice to Dennis.
That's why Gary is surviving the story so far.
He's nice to me.
He's very nice to me. And that's why Cindy is surviving too, because she is being nice to me.
How are you in
This is devolving. So
75.
So I think there's a bed in there, so.
We're only 20% infected. I don't really think it's
Okay.
worth it. Ooh.
This is where Sonia used to drink, I think. She
And now
used to
she-
have... And now she's gone.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
I've always wanted to do that.
I've always wanted to do that.
I always wanted to be Clint Eastwood.
I'm glad I waited for silence to make that fucking bit. That was so dumb.
It was perfect. I've accomplished one of my childhood dreams.
It was so awesome. The piano player stopped playing and everything.
All the guys at the card table put their cards down and looked away. Didn't want to catch my eye.
They're so scared.
Oh, jeez. Whoa, okay.
They're so scared.
Hi, Gollum.
Yes, precious. Yes, precious, yes, yes.
She will go on the datesies with me. She will.
Yes, she'll go on the taxis with me. Yes. And then we get some married and have the babies.
Oh,
We have some babies with us. Yes.
Getting-
precious,
getting weird
yes,
now.
yes.
getting weird.
Well, at least I am breaking aura tonight with just the sheer lunacy of my brain.
Just imagine sitting, like, backing away from him. Like, okay, I'm
Or-
just gonna
or
go
it's
over
like-
here now.
Like he left his radio on.
The precious is yes. And then we goes to save them. And then she goes.
Oh fuck!
Yes.
Oh god.
It's not quite falling into a volcano, but I'll take it.
Oh, shit.
The power reactor using the thing on the other side of the drawbridge. It should be somewhere
Yes.
near the tunnel.
The key should be near the tunnel, yes. Yes, it is.
I can't, dude. I can't. Oh god.
It's like he thought there was a platform there and he just jumped off and committed suicide.
Well, okay. What I was trying to see if I could like.
This is, oh my god, this is like my favorite Indiana Jones movie, The Last Crusade. It's a leap of faith. Oh, shit.
I thought I could do the thing like maybe I could get him to like grab the edge and like sidle over,
Ah, yeah.
and then he just fucking yeets his ass off the cliff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
Ah.
Follow-up question: what kind of fucking weirdo's favorite Indiana Jones movie is The Last Crusade?
I don't know, dude.
Dennis is a freak. That's not to say
At least it's not Crystal Skull.
that's not to say Crusade is a bad movie, but favorite? Really?
I feel like you can use that cable to slide across, but he won't
Do we need like a...
do anything.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
Hold it!
Oh, do you have something?
I thought we did. Hold on.
I'm holding on to the table.
Suspension, harness.
Uh... Sorry, am I not facing forward enough for you? It's one of those things where it's like, do I have to use the item? What's going on here?
Can you just jump?
I'm hitting the jump button. He ain't jumping.
Hmm.
That's weird.
Intensifies. Well, does it look like we can go over there anyway? Because we can't break down those.
Oh, is it because it's boarded up that you can't go over there?
Yes, that will definitely work.
Shit, man. I knifed open a metal box earlier. The fuck are you talking about?
I mean, to be fair, with this game's track record, motherfucker.
I got shot. I didn't care for it.
Oh, right in my tibia.
Ouchie, ouch.
That's an
Tibia's in your.
ouchies. Dennis, you want to jump up? All right. I guess we just don't come in here. Bye. I leave. I guess we gotta take that long way to get back to the fucking tunnels.
No shortcut.
Can nobody say padding?
I really hate filler.
What a waste of
Actually,
my
I really
time.
enjoy filler. That's why we're walking all the way around.
The facility process, yes.
Habits.
The habits, yes. Yes, processes. And then we find the rings. And then we find the raw fishes. And we eat them. No potatoes.
I appreciate the golden voices next as the next man, but let's not overdo it.
Sorry.
Not that big of a deal. I just feel like it's one of those things where if you do it too much, it like loses its shine a little bit.
Yeah.
But is this okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You can make fun of
Okay.
Dennis. I don't care.
Okay. We can make fun of Dennis.
We got fuck all else to talk about.
Oh, Cindy, you're the reason that I'm running and putting myself through all these tormented situations.
If I save our lives, she might hold my hand.
She might go and get coffee with me.
I don't even like coffee, but
But you know what? I'll have some just for her. Take that, Moira.
are you fucking for real?
We have a
Ow.
gun. Ha 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 ha.
Now I have a machine gun.
Ho ho ho.
Ho, ho, ho. I can't do Alan Rickman. Shoot the glass.
When did this get loaded?
I'm running through this facility.
When is that boss coming up? The one where we stopped last
I think
time?
we're nearing that point, actually.
Because this looks really familiar.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure we're nearing that point now. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Bail. This looks more like some Terminator shit right here.
I have a gun. Lunge.
A fucking legend, that's what I am.
Fucking legend is what I am.
I hate that felt like what that just was, too. Like, you're not even wrong. That is exactly what I just did. God damn it.
Like I totally juked around that guy and I got a selfie while doing it.
The fucking juke legend.
360 no scope. Ooh, look at this. It's a health recovery item. Oh shit.
Ah,
this-
fuck. You know what? It's
It's it. Yep.
it's time.
It's time.
The voice has become so, like, messed up that I could mishear health recovery item as Galuf recovery item.
Galuf, that's not the voice that I do, and you know this when we were around each other.
It's time. We're here. Hard boss. Pain in the
I
ass
don't
boss.
remember how to fight this thing.
You don't die.
Don't die.
Just
that a
win,
shield?
forehead.
Just fucking win, forehead.
Ooh, those look like some really hardcore hits on you.
So, if you've seen the Code Veronica LP, you know when I give a shit, I will edit out a boss that takes me a while. I'm saying that, prompting you that I'm gonna be here for a while, and you're gonna watch all of it, because fuck you.
Don't worry. With
not
the
very
power
nice.
of belief in Cindy, I can absolutely pull through.
It's not me being mean, it's just penance for me editing Code Veronica.
Oh, do you need to hit the glowy orange thing?
Yeah, I think so.
That makes sense.
This is probably going to be about as long as the plane boss took in Code Veronica.
Yeah, that was something special.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh, I'm at 50% section.
I don't know if I can handle this. Lee with my machine gun.
I'm dead.
Rifle. Sorry, it's a assault rifle.
It
Up
is.
and smashed.
It's not a machine gun, that is true.
I lost. Well, I guess we'll try this again. Ooh, grenade launcher unit. Yeah.
What the fuck? Why'd you give this to me here if it's gonna hurt me here? Oh my god! Did someone say bad fucking design? Golly.
Green liquid.
So I think you're supposed to be able to jump over that or something, as I recall. If I'm at, whether or not I'm right is not the discussion at hand at the moment in time.
Wrecked.
Cool.
Well,
So if you guys have like topics going on, be my guest. Conversate away.
so, Galuf.
Yes.
Let's talk about, Kingdom Hearts, Melody of Memory.
Yeah, I changed my mind. Don't have whatever conversation you're about to have.
So, Galuf. Let's talk about, Hyrule Age of Calamity.
That I'm dead with.
These are both things that, I mean, like, game's not out yet. I haven't watched the trailers for Age of Calamity. I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet, so I don't have much to say.
I liked Hyrule Warriors so much that I'm into the idea.
I think I saw a lot of people post, and it kind of makes sense, considering how touted, like, the champions were and things like that. And if you remember that, I don't think this is a major spoiler for Breath of the Wild for you, Galuf, so I'm not afraid to say it. But there's one point in the game where you see a flashback to a flashback.
Yeah, I mean, I know a little. I don't know too much spoilers, but I do know a little bit of spoilers, and like, I think it's cool to have just a game based on that period of time instead of just like the brief flashback.
Yeah. So there's a flashback where looks like you did some damage there. Where Link is resting, and behind him is a horde of enemies. Just a horde of enemies that you would only fight maybe a select number of them in Breath of the Wild. So, for Link to get to that level of badassery, it would make more sense if he, you know, kind of fought everything, Dynasty Warrior style, because you just wreck face.
Hyrule
Like you do in
Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors.
The original was fucking awesome, by the way. Good game.
Oh, that's my other comment about it, is that I think it's cool to have a Hyrule Warriors style game with like an actual connected plot to the canon instead of just having a fan fiction.
Yeah, but
I
it's a
agree.
damn good fan fiction though.
I mean, that's fair, but it's cool to have something that's
Yeah,
also
I
like
agree.
just canon.
Definitive.
I do hope that at least in like a free play mode they do let you play as like what was her name, Lana, and the mage bitch. Just because I liked the idea of having more of their gameplay style included. I know they have no reason to be in like the main story, but in like a free play level select deal, it would be nice.
I could see them doing that.
I feel like there'd be no reason not to let you play as them in free play kind of thing. Like once
Yeah,
you like, if as I recall in Hyrule Warriors, you already had to like play through the level with one of the predetermined characters for that level, anyways, before you could go back and play it as whoever you wanted. So I would like that. Though I could also be wrong. I haven't played that game in like 4 years.
I started it, I liked it, but then I wanted to play other stuff, so I put it down, and I haven't picked it back up.
Hey, fuck this boss, by the way.
I agree.
This took 1 entire hour and 45-minute long stream. Back in the day.
To beat it?
Yeah. This boss.
God.
Bright side, we get past this boss, and I'm pretty sure we're pretty much at the point where I haven't played much past this, so.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Question mark?
How many healing items do you have?
Not enough.
6.
There is kind of the conundrum of like, you might have to use some of them to get through this, but then you also don't have them for later.
I just don't know how to avoid this fucking attack. His attacks seem... okay.
Yeah, I
Sure.
mean, the size of the arena mixed with the size of the boss seems like some hot garbage.
I concur.
Does your knife do more damage than your gun?
I have no idea. It's just easier to stand here and knife him than it is to fucking try to shoot him over and over. Except for that, I guess. Oops, did I not use that?
No.
Ah, fuck. God damn it! This menu! Menu bad. Ah! Hey, what's up?
This is exciting.
Oh yeah, riveting. Now you know why me and Aura were dreading this day.
Well, at least you're getting past it,
Yeah.
possibly.
I got a strat worked out now, if nothing else. Not a particularly riveting strat, but hey.
Hi, Anstca.
What? Oh, hey, Anstca. Is he here?
Anstca?
Yes, I'm here.
We weren't sure if he was gonna show up, and we figured, hey, we can record this even if he doesn't show up. So.
Yeah.
Good news.
true.
Good news. You showed up for the worst part.
Yeah, the boss
Oh.
we were
The
complaining
boss.
about. Yeah, we're here.
Oh. Wonderful.
The one that back when we streamed it took like all my healing items. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me guess, it's going just as bad.
I've died a couple times. Yeah. Kinda got a strat worked out, though. Not flawless, but... what is, am I right?
Yeah. You got this. You got this.
Nope, I did.
I was gonna say, Brute, what you were doing actually, I pulled up a guide for you.
Is that what they tell you to do?
Dodge the Executioner's attacks. They are always in a random order until it stops attacking and reveals its core. Run towards the boss's core and knife it with either 2 strong slashes or many weak slashes. The Executioner will then release poison. This is called the Executioner, by the way.
Yeah, that's edgy as shit.
Will then release a poisonous gas that you can outrun by running towards the wall opposite the boss. Continue this process, and after 40 or more slashes, the boss will be dead.
Oh, 40 or more.
Oh my god.
Seriously.
An easier but more risky strategy is to pick up the grenade launcher from the dead man you see at the beginning of the battle and equip it. Dodge all the Executioner's attacks, and when it reveals its core, fire a grenade at it. Aim in first-person view, as third-person view will usually target the arm instead of the core. Fire a grenade at the Executioner's core will do a lot more damage than knifing it, but you will probably run out of ammo quickly and also take damage since the Executioner is close to you during the battle, as we found out.
Why is this thing named the fucking Executioner?
I mean, it's holding up to its name pretty well with how we're playing so far.
Well, yeah, but in the context of the world, why is that an executioner?
Oh, you know,
Could also be...
it's Dennis's headcanon. This is, the Executioner?
I'm calling this one the Executioner.
And they're
Hey,
just
you
like,
missed the joke that Dennis is just like a dweeb, and the way he like his voice and his handsome face is just like how he sees himself.
This is his own personal fan fiction. He's
think
in this situation, but it's like, you know, that's our headcanon.
I am a handsome devil trying to win the heart of Cindy.
I want her to hold my hand.
Like that Beatles song. It's my favorite Beatles song.
You know what this kind of reminds me of, Anstca?
What?
When I fought the final boss in Resident Evil 3 Remake on the hardest difficulty, and I had to, like, I kept getting fucked up by his tentacles for, like, 7 hours.
Oh yeah, you just had to keep this constantly dodging everything. Yeah, and that was literally 7 hours.
I wasn't exaggerating when I said 7 hours.
No, yeah, like and I was there the whole time.
7 actual hours.
Yeah, I spent 7
actual
literal hours. It was
Yeah.
like 6 p.m. until like 3 in the morning or some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like
That game is designed for you to use special New Game Plus items on the harder difficulties. And I didn't because I'm a stubborn bitch.
yeah.
So it took me 7 hours to beat the final boss.
Dennis would be proud of you.
I don't like that.
At least your infected level isn't going up to ridiculous levels.
He's already
Actually, he's yeah.
Oh, that the green thing on his back. Yeah, that light. Oh.
La da 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 da.
I mean, it did say to dodge and then wait for the core to get revealed, but
I'm not sure how to dodge, so this move
Dodge!
seems like it hits me everywhere.
Circle.
That is a knife.
Ah.
It is my light knife attack.
can you
No.
jump?
Only that like horizontal leap you've seen before. It would help if I didn't stand there knifing a dude while he was attacking me, of course.
Oh.
It would, but you know.
Door stuck. Door stuck. Door stuck. Booster shot. Booster shot. It's that when he spins where I just don't know. So about that weather, huh?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, like
Kind
today
of.
was today actually wasn't too bad. Well,
You know what gets me too? How is something this bullshit the first boss?
It is technically the first boss too, isn't it? It's only been regular enemies up to this point.
yeah, it really has been, hasn't it?
It'd be nice if they didn't spawn the fucking leeches too.
Well, actually, what you could do, I pulled up a video. You can actually shoot those core things with your gun, and that won't spawn any leeches.
Like the blue thing over here?
Yeah, you gotta shoot it. I would do it first person, though.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to do, I know.
Okay. In that case, that's actually just probably good boss design, to be honest. Giving you something else to think about. Still, fuck this thing's moveset. And this thing.
Yeah, this
I
thing
am trying to look up a way to help you in that regard too. So what it looks like this person is doing is he's kind of like hanging out right by the boss and then waiting for it to like shift over and then try to smash him. So he's like standing far enough away where it will do that move. Yeah, that move that he just did. And then just run around.
Ow.
You know, because we're not above asking for help in this kind of Let's Play.
No, we're not.
You really shouldn't be in any circumstance. If you're stuck, there's no reason not to look up a strategy or something.
At least when doing it. Like,
Yeah.
on your own, you know, if you want to figure shit out, that makes sense. But for the sake of an LP, you just gotta get a move on. You gotta get a move on.
I mean,
Yeah.
even on your own, if you really want to figure it out on your own, that's fine. But
yeah.
there's not really any
There's
shame in looking
that-
up a strategy.
Oh,
The
yeah,
skill is in
looking
the
up
execution.
strategy for
Absolutely,
help,
yeah. There's no, oh, fuck me. No
Yeah.
shame in that at all. for
Of
sure.
course, even having said that, when the new DLC Super Boss came out in Kingdom Hearts 3, I was a stubborn bastard and didn't look up anything about it, even though it took me like the same kind of time you spent beating the Nightmare difficulty boss. I spent trying to learn that boss.
Yeah, and I didn't get a guide for my Resident Evil 3 shit either. I sat there for 7 hours, figured it out on my own.
Yeah.
What
we
a
did.
fucking pain in my ass, dude.
You were
Yeah.
at 5%.
I sure am.
Yeah, and I was there for those 7 hours.
Yeah,
It
you were.
was crazy shit.
You know what? Just because this seems nice, we're gonna make a separate save slot because I think this is probably a good starting point to try to beat this fucking boss at.
I'm just glad that I could help you out and get those like worm things, because
Yeah.
that's one less thing to worry about.
It sure as shit
Yeah.
is. You know what else this kind of reminds me of? Mostly directed to Galuf and Anstca because they were in the LP. The fucking final boss, the Code Veronica, that summons all the like moths and shit.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh god damn it! Did it really need Did it really need that move?
No.
It's so you can't stand there dealing too much damage to it in one go.
My solution to that would be have it have like a defensive form where it covers its core until you leave.
Yeah.
One would think.
Yeah.
I feel dizzy. My
I mean,
whole
Kingdom
body-
Hearts bosses are also all about that shit, where if you stand there trying to wail on them too much, they just counterattack and beat your ass.
Well, Kingdom Hearts is built around that. This is not. Hello. I'm in danger.
Haha.
I'm in danger.
Dead at the danger?
Ha.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Ugh.
Anstca's here.
Yes. Ow!
I'm here.
I also looked up anything that I could do to help Brute beat this fucking boss.
Oh yeah.
I remember I had to look up a video.
That's
in the
what I
middle of our
did.
As I
Yeah,
recall, that's when you and I figured out that Dennis has a different hairstyle in the PAL version.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that guy's video
Yes,
was the
I
PAL
saw
version of
that.
the game.
I saw that. I was like, why does he look different?
I wasn't cool enough to have my pal hairstyle in the American release.
Is the pal hair cooler?
It's shorter. So
Yeah.
I kind of think so, actually.
It's a little- it makes more sense if he's a Marine. Did you win? Oh.
No.
I got
No.
excited.
40 or so passes.
Yeah, apparently it takes 40 knife swings to beat this fucking guy, at least.
Heavy
Yeah.
knife swings.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
Like,
We're
actually,
gonna
that is
be
just
here a while.
completely ridiculous.
Is that the best way to beat him?
Yeah, what you're seeing me
Yeah.
doing
The
is...
safest way to beat him.
What you're seeing me do is what I ended up determining, and a guide confirmed, is pretty much the safe strat.
I see.
You can use the grenade launcher if you want to die.
Yeah.
And not have a grenade launcher later.
Yeah, and you saw kind of there when he was firing. If you fire in third-person mode, a lot of times you tend to target the arm and like what's above it, and not the actual core of the thing.
Fuck,
Right.
God damn it. Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
It's poorly designed.
Ow, for goddamn sure. Let's go!
Oh,
Damn.
nice.
Form 2!
Took literally all of our health items and a lot of ammo. Not literally, we have 3 more health items. Pretty sure we came out of this better than we did in the stream, though, where I think we literally had no health items left.
Yes, in the stream, you had nothing after this.
Which is also... I think I played for another, like, 40 minutes, and then I tapped the fuck out.
Yeah.
And quit playing altogether.
Well, at least this time... Yeah, you have the beta card reader, right? You got
Yeah,
it from...
We got it from Sonia's corpse.
Yeah.
Got it from Sonia's corpse.
Sonia's corpse.
Sonia's corpse.
Oh, more map, looks like.
Boy.
Imagine playing this game without save states.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
I will not imagine. No, thank you.
No me gusta.
Having to run all the way back to that fucking room. I think I didn't use save states initially in the stream. And I think this is the point where I decided to start using them.
Yeah.
At least that wasn't as frustrating. It doesn't feel like it was as frustrating for you as it sounds like it was when you streamed.
Well, I'm much patient now at 22 than I was at like 19, so... Which doesn't sound like a big leap, but trust me. My patience
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Brute's grown up a lot since then.
Ow.
Oh,
He's biting my butt. He's on my butt. He's biting my
You
butt.
wouldn't have caught me spending 7 hours on a boss in 20 whatever year that was.
No.
What the fuck? All right, whatever.
Bail.
Hello?
sir.
Let me use train. Let me use train.
Finally.
Wee.
Lee, this is. I love trains.
No, you know what? I think we beat that boss. I saved and I didn't touch it again.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is like my favorite Ozzy Osbourne song, The Crazy Train.
Oh, he
Well,
just.
no, you played a little bit more because I remember you being in snow.
I've been in snow before.
Oh well.
Though I do vaguely recall climbing some stuff in an area like this.
Yeah.
Which is highly
Like
unfortunate because I am infected as hell now.
Well, you're probably not going to live.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
So, at least you know what to do now, and you have to get right up against the thing.
Oh, no, I have a save after I beat the boss where I'm not infected, so we're good.
Yeah, well, what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, like, you have to get up right against the train.
And then use the key, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was the whole problem, because you were like, I don't know where to stand.
That's why you took all that
I
damage.
did just do a proper save, so we're good.
Yeah.
Go. Proper saving.
Whatever character this is that I'm creating right now is going to come up in a future Let's Play, and we're going to call it this NPC Dennis.
Just Dennis, yeah. Whenever someone's named Dennis.
I mean, I'm sure I've heard you use this type of voice before.
It's like that's a typical nerd voice in a lot of LPs.
No.
Oh no, you jumped too high.
Really, dude, this guy's got some pops.
Balls.
Daddy Pops. I don't know where that came from, but that's okay.
Not infected.
Nice.
Suck it.
Paper.
Paper.
Plot that we aren't really paying much attention to. Hey.
Paper, please.
Please.
Climbing spikes. Oh lord.
Okay.
I guess you can now climb up that,
Mountain? Yeah. Or
Yeah.
hill?
I
Not mountain.
suppose.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck.
Did that toilet hand stutter like that, or did it do something else? I don't remember.
Well,
Cutscene?
Cutscene.
What happened?
Yes,
yeah,
yes, he is freezing.
Sorry.
Don't stay out here too long, you'll get hypothermia.
Major. What? I was.
It's just that choice of wording. It's like, freeze. Is this a fucking joke?
I was trying to be funny.
well, the first of my marine buddies has been
How
deceased.
can that be?
Seems like our major is also going to be the bad guy.
The power
Yeah.
reactor's above this icy cliff.
Yo,
The power reactor is above this icy cliff.
There. I'll have to climb.
Will you, Dennis?
Yeah.
Make
Well,
copies.
he has climbing spikes.
Corpophilial Salatis? Alright, whatever. Fuck it.
Do you have any healing items on you by any chance? I used a lot of them in the boss fight.
Oh lord.
So I can confirm for the stream, you killed the boss, and then we didn't touch it after
We
that.
just fucking like closed that bitch and I was done.
Yeah, we saved it, and then
I was like, we'll do
Nothing.
this later, and then we didn't do it later.
You were like,
January 27th, 2018.
You were like, we're gonna pick this up another time. We're never
That's-
touching it again.
I probably literally said something like, we'll pick this up later, and then we didn't pick it up later.
Yeah.
That is exactly the kind of phrasing I would use. Can I get over there? Oh, damn.
Can't really blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, here I
Flesh.
am now.
Ooh.
Well, like, if you weren't doing this for an LP with the group, you wouldn't be playing this right
Did I just die?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
now.
The snow was supposed to cushion my fall.
In
Alright,
every
well.
movie that I've seen, snow always cushions the fall.
We'll pick this up again later.
45 minutes! We'll pick this up again later.